Hello everyone. This will be the second video in my puzzle piece embellishments series. In this series, I create journal embellishments using old jigsaw puzzle pieces like these. I hope you will join me and create puzzle piece embellishes of your own. Right now, what I'm going to do is do some layering. We've already made the background, and now I'm going to do some layering. And each puzzle piece is regarded by me as an individual piece of art. My name is Laura, and I am from the Queen of Mirth, and I'm also very grateful to be able to be doing what I truly love. So let's make some art together. In the previous video, I made these backgrounds, very simple, and now I'm going to do the layering, as I said. And I'm going to use, these are truly mixed media pieces. I'm using different things here. Now this is a Embellishments spray alcohol ink thing. And I'm just going to spray a bit. Okay. Now, and each piece will end up being completely different from the others. And this is another one that it's kind of, I don't even know what color it is. It looks like a greenish color, and it's not coming out of the. This is what happens with these things sometimes. They clog up. And that looks like what's happened here. It says it's Embellishments mica spray. And mica, as you know, is the beautiful mineral that creates shine. And it's used in cosmetics. It's quite safe for people. And it's the mica that makes things shiny and beautiful, including like in eyeshadows and things like that. So this is called Glimmer Mist by Tattered Angels. Let's see what this one does. Oh, it's very dark. Look at that. So we don't want it on everything, all of them, but a little bit of it is a good thing, I think. I do. It's creating little dots of darkness, but it's shimmering. It's called Shimmer Mist, so it will be in keeping with the shimmery metallic backgrounds that I made in the last video with these. Now here we have some paints by Martha Stewart. This one looks like it might have never been opened, and yeah, it hasn't. Okay, well that's good. It's a nice little new thing. So what I'll do is see the little tabby thing that was on it. Well, I'm just going to use that to the paint on there on a couple of these, and then I will discard the little round thing. So here I'm going to use a paintbrush. It's a medium round brush, typically used for watercolors and acrylic painting, and I'm just going to put a little bit on some of these. Now it's gone dark because some of the paint has not dried, or because it picked up the Tattered Angels darker glimmery thing. but I don't mind that. But I can't put this darker paintbrush back into here because it will contaminate my paint. So I need to clean the brush. And I keep these always upside down even when I'm storing them, because then I don't have to shake them so much. The elements of the paints do separate in those if I leave them for a long time. So how about the pink? But I'm not putting these on the paints on a palette because I'm only using a tiny, tiny amount that I can just get this way. It's much easier, less cleanup, you know how it goes. Yeah, these are all turning kind of gray, but I don't mind. It's fine. It's not really pink though. Well, maybe it is over here. This is just to add variation and layers to the puzzle pieces. I could be drying these things with a hair dryer, but you know what? I don't think I need to, because I don't mind the way these are turning out, and I don't mind putting wet paint on wet paint and making new colors or whatever it does. So here we are. I really appreciate the layering effect. So I'm going to do a little bit more of the pink, which on most of them isn't pink at all. But I think I can. So I'm just kind of messing around. At the end of the day, we'll have the end of the next video, we will have some really beautiful embellishments. And I will use mine in my journal, or my journals, but you can use them to create some very beautiful and interesting pendants, or you could even make earrings if you wanted to with them, or brooches if you put a pin back on them. And I've actually done that in the past, and I sold some at craft shows that I went in, but I don't do that anymore. I mean, I don't do craft shows anymore. And I'm sure they don't, I don't even think they have them right now, but you know, I've stopped doing that, even if they do have them. But I used to really enjoy it, and I went in a particular one every November, kind of in the middle of November, they had it, and people would come to do their Christmas shopping. And I made a variety of things with puzzle pieces. I really love using them because they're very interesting. When you make something with puzzle pieces, you're making something that's actually symbolic. And it's symbolic of solving a problem. People unconsciously look at whatever you've made and they think of that. Somewhere in the unconscious mind it comes up. It's either solving a problem, or I'm puzzled, which means I have an issue that I want to resolve. And puzzle pieces are about that. They're really quite interesting to use in art. In fact, you could use them in multimedia pieces that you may do. Just incorporate them into whatever your project is. Now, I think I'll use this. This is a Martha Stewart glitter glue. Just which I think will come out. My goodness, these things, they don't like to come out. The question is, do I have a pin handy? I mean, really handy, that I can stick in here. I do. I have one in this tacky glue. And I'm going to try to open this little, see, it's gone right in. So I think that should clear the little nozzle. It did. See? Now I can oh, look at that. Now that is not good. So what I'm going to, I don't really want to get tons on my finger right now, so I'm just going to cut a bit of, or rip a bit of this paper. Oh, look at how glitter, I don't know if you can tell, but that is amazing. Hey, I think I'm onto something here. You never know what might happen when you're messing with different things. Okay, I'm going to do a scribble. Can you see that? And it's raised. That's another one that kind of went crazy, so I'm going to once again apply it like glitter, which it is. In fact, it's amazing. So there should still be some on here, and I'll do that with that one. Now these are just abstract designs. I'm not doing anything else, but I think it's really pretty. Oh, here we go again. Where did that piece of paper go? Jeepers, I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm not going to do all of them or anything. I'm just going to do some. Makes a very thin line if you want it to. And it's very glittery. Very, very, a lot of pieces of glitter in these. I'll show you. It's coming out but a very thin line. That's better. So, see how that works? I'm going to be using these, like I said, they're going to go into my journals, but I'm going to mount them onto lace or something like that, most of them. or some interesting paper. And in the next video, I'll be doing that. I think the next video, I will be showing you how I incorporate them into little mini works of art. Now, you can try this. This is, it's by Craft Smart, and it's a paint pen. And you can see that I'm mixing the gold with the silver because I like that look, and I like wearing gold jewelry with silver jewelry. My sister and I were talking about that on the phone the other day, how we like, wearing, silver bracelets that are like silver bangles with the gold bangle mixed into it. I don't have such things, but she actually has some a couple of real gold bangles and some real silver bangles, and mixing them up together is kind of nice. Yeah, I have one sister who I treasure, actually. I consider her to be also my best friend, so I'm very fortunate. Like, I'm so grateful for that relationship. And it wasn't always so. There were times when we were younger that we didn't get along totally well, but we talked to each other about it. We had another sister. This is sad. Our other sister was 7 years younger than I am, and she had a very bad stroke and did not make it a few years ago. And so now we also have a brother, but I'm just talking about sisters right now. My sister who died was the middle one, and I'm the eldest. And the one who left this world was 7 years younger than I am, and then my sister who survived is 10 years younger than I am. So I'm definitely the eldest. And anyway, after our sister left this world a few years ago, the sister who survived, who's 10 years younger than I am, and I had a talk, and we decided that we're going to treasure our relationship and respect it, and that we're not going to fight over things, and and we're going to do our best to help each other and to be there for one another. And we've kept to that, and it's now been I don't know, it's been a few years. It's been maybe 4 years, and we don't disagree on we work things out, and I'm just so grateful for that. Like, it's so wonderful that I can always count on my sister. Yeah. So I guess, how did I get talking about my sister? Oh, the bangles, the gold and the silver, because that's what I'm doing here, is I'm putting gold and silver together. And like I said, I like it. And this is the paint pen. So I'm going to put some dots on here, gold dots. Just very easy. There's no rules to this. There's nothing. All it is relaxing decoration of the background and applying layers of different media. So it's okay. Even putting gold on the gold shows up, because every gold is different. You know, there's like, I have a number of gold things here, and they're all different colors of gold, shades of gold. Let's see if this one does anything that I like. Oh, that's lovely. What is this? It says it's Pilot Supercolor Gold. So there you have it. So I'm just putting this gold. It is a tiny bit raised up from the surface, which is interesting, and it adds to the layer thing, which is great. Yeah, I like this one a lot, this Pilot pen. I really do. It's going to be one of my favorites. Yes, I'm happy doing this. It's what I love. Just messing around with paints, colors, materials, other media, crazy gold pens. Oh, I'm telling you, it just really, really feeds my soul with wonder and good things. Something about creating, you know, creating something beautiful, basically out of other things, or almost out of nothing. These puzzle pieces, their destiny, if I hadn't rescued them, would have been to be in the trash, because they don't make a whole picture. They're missing pieces, and nobody wants to put a puzzle together if there are pieces missing. Can't be done. So here we have it. Little rescued puzzle people. And they're going to make a little statement. This is a beautiful gold. I'm going to say I recommend this. It's Pilot Super Color. It's been lying around for a long time. It didn't dry out. It works fine. In fact, it works just beautifully, and it's like gold leaf almost. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit on some of them, and then a lot more on some others. Maybe I'm done with this one. So pretty. I really like what I'm doing here. Now this is Craft Smart Glitter Paint Writer. Glitter Paint Writer. Okay, let's see what that does, and it's green glitter. Okay. So it's a glitter. It's like a glitter pen, but it comes out really well, and it looks as though, in fact, it is. I know because I've used it. It is a transparent, completely transparent material holding the glitter, and in this particular instance the glitter is green, and it's very easy to use, and it produces kind of raised glitter, which is what we want because we're doing layering at the moment. There, that's a big one. I think I'll use my piece of paper to kind of make it smaller. So this is good too, and I like having a different color on some of them, and I've chosen the pink and the green because a lot of my work is, I use those colors for my floral pieces and my floral type journals, my journal kits. Yeah, if you want to see my journal kits, take a look in my Etsy store, and I have over 400 different projects in my Etsy store, and I've designed all kinds of journaling kits and other things. If you might be interested, take a look. And like I said, these are going to go in some of those kinds of journals. I'm quite happy with how this is working out, actually. It's pretty good. And this glitter is good. It's kind of intense, which is what I want. Like, it shows up quite well. Just put some dots of it in here. Now, the problem with this is that sometimes it comes out in a big glob. I can't control that. It's just the stuff I'm using is like that. but I don't mind in this instance because I'm just doing these kind of abstract puzzle pieces. See, that came out in a big glob. I could leave it like that and it will dry eventually, but it'll take a few days and I don't want to wait that long. So I'm just doing this. It's good. It's helping with the layering. Yeah, it says glitter paint writer, but you know, I don't think I could, if I wrote something, it would, part of it would be kind of globby and the other part would be, you know, a nice line. But I like this. I know that my 9-year-old granddaughter would like it as well. She and I meet on Zoom once a week and do art, which is wonderful for me. We used to meet in person and do art once a week, but obviously, not obviously, but we can't do that now. So after school on Fridays, we meet on Zoom, and it's a kind of a sacred time for me. I love being with her, and I'm just grateful we have the Zoom thing, because if we didn't have something like that, I wouldn't be able to see her. We could just talk on the phone, which, so what we're doing is much better than that. And I know that people all over the world are in similar situations. And some of them don't have the technology that we have, or that I have. So I don't know why I have it and other people don't. Some other people don't, but it makes me so thankful. Anyway, so here we are, making crazy puzzle pieces to use in journals. Oh, that one is huge. That one has to be changed. So I think I'll, yeah, that's good. So when I go over, like, look at that, it's so pretty. I can use this actually. I'm not even going to throw it away at the end, because I'm gonna put it in my little stash, because it'll be wonderful on a collage or tag or something. I could make a few of those right now, in fact, but I don't think so, because I'm getting to the end of this glitter thing. There's a big glob though. Okay, let's see if there's something else I want to use right now. Oh, this just screws, okay. Now, let's see. I can't even remember if I used the purple, but I will. I love the color purple. this one. This is Pebeo glitter, and it's Touch Deco. Let's see what that can do. Oh, it's another kind of writery thing. Let's see. Okay, it's coming out. This one comes out differently. It makes a puffy looking mark that is gold all the way through. It's not like glitter stuck into, okay, that's too big of a, it's not like glitter stuck into a bunch of transparent stuff, acrylic or whatever it is. It's, where was that one? Here it is. It's just, it's raised. It's a raised line of gold all the way through. I've used this one in paintings. I do mixed media paintings. I haven't done very many since I started making videos, though, because the YouTube channel is taking a lot of my time. I'm not complaining, but I've been painting less, sadly. I think if I can get enough videos scheduled in advance, I'll be able, then I can paint, because I need to put out a video I do put out a video every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, so it's 3 a week, and I should be able to get enough up in advance that I'll be able to get back to painting, which is something I really, really love. Yeah, this is very nice because it's raised and it's gold all the way through. It's not like it's not glitter, really. Actually, I don't know why they call it glitter. Do they call it glitter? They do call it glitter. Well, after it's dry, I'll have a look and see. But I know that I've used this in some painting, but I can't remember the exact effect, I guess. I'm using my finger. I am the kind of person who uses her hands a lot. Like, I like to get my hands right into the paint quite often. Doing a project like this with the puzzle pieces is a good way of using art supplies. Use all kinds in this project. Like, kind of the sky's the limit. So when you're doing it, you don't have to use what I'm using. You don't have to do metallic even. Just whatever colors you have, whatever you love. Try different things, any kind of glitter. The different the dollar stores have lots of stuff like this too. You can use. I use it. I have. So let's put a bit on this one. I like this one because it's double, and it was in the box like that, and I had taken all the other ones apart that were double, and I said, well, why don't I just use these ones too, like this, that they're together. I think this is lovely. I think these are great. They're so much fun too. It's very enjoyable to be doing stuff like this. There. I think that I am finished with this one too. Okay. Here we go. And here I am trying to put the lid on because it's a weird lid. It really is. My goodness. You're supposed to put it like... It's funny, I've used this before and I've never had trouble putting the lid on, but I guess it's because it's on video that it's not going to do it. But I'm determined to do it on the video now that I'm having difficulty, because if somebody goes and buys this thing, they'll see that in the they may have a problem. Let's just I don't know. It seems like there's a hole somewhere, or else there's not. See, on this side it won't go in the hole. On this side it kind of does. Okay. Well, now I think I'll do a little bit of the green color, because it goes with all florals. And I just, oh, it should work. Well, now I'm going to use this color. It's Martha Stewart, and it's called Rose Chrome. It looks like kind of a rose gold, and it might be brand new. It is. So I will take this off and use it on one of the pieces. And this is nice. Rose Chrome, Martha Stewart, Michael's. And it's nice. Goodly pigment for this kind of thing. So the name of the game today is layers, making layers on your puzzle pieces. And you can do as many at a time as you like. Like you could do, I don't know, I have no idea how many I'm doing here. Like, I'm not going to count them, and I haven't a clue. Maybe 50, maybe 100, but I know that I'll use them. And I like them. And I'm rescuing puzzles that would have been thrown in the trash. So in the true spirit of junk journaling, I'm using junk, what would have been termed junk, to create beautiful books. And it's happy. So it's very simple, but satisfying. And I really love this rose chrome color from Martha. Yes, pretty happy with this. Okay, I have now, I think, finished making the layers of paint and other media, inks and paints mostly. I finished doing that part of my puzzle piece embellishment project. So this is the second video in that series, and I hope you'll come back for the third when I do some more work with my puzzle pieces. Thank you so much for being with me today, for coming along, and I really hope that you got something out of it and that you will make your own puzzle piece embellishments. And every single one of them is different. You'll never find the same one twice, or you'll never find one that is the same, another one, whatever, you know what I mean. Once again, thank you for being with me. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and that you will press the like button if you like this video. Do take care, and come back and see me soon. Thank you. Bye.